We are live. Welcome
Suck it,
to
DeBoer. Suck it. We love it. Oh my God. Saban lost to the Vols once. He's already matched that in just one
are
year.
live.
Saban
Suck it,
never
DeBoer.
lost to
Suck
Vandy.
it.
We
We
love it.
love it. Yep.
Oh
He
my
is not
God.
loving his trips
Saban
up to
lost to the
Tennessee.
Vols
He's
once.
not loving his trips up
He's
to
already
Tennessee, that's for
matched
sure.
that. I
He
can
does
hear the
not have any
stream,
more.
Ryder. I can hear this us
Never
talking
lost to
delayed
Vandy.
right now.
Oh, wait.
We love it.
There we go. Should be fixed now.
Oh, there we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Woo! That's another good song. Oh, Rocky Top's a banger. Good job, Tennessee. We love
Great
it.
job, Tennessee. They did it. They did it. They did not look super pretty for a while. They dominated the second half. We can say it didn't look super
Oh
pretty, and it
yeah.
did, but they dominated the second
Yes.
half. It wasn't even close.
The board
Um,
is winless in Tennessee.
it was winless in Tennessee. That's right.
People are like posting articles about his buyout situation. It's horrible. It's like let me get the exact I had it up on my phone. I can get this real quick.
Oh yeah.
The exact figures are, let's see
The
here.
exact figure is he's not getting bought
78
out.
million
Yeah.
if he's fired this year. 69 million next year. 60 and 26, 50 and 27, 40 and 28.
Yeah. He's
Ooh.
not getting bought out, basically,
Oh,
is what we're
Feinbaum show
saying.
was great again. Legend was screaming,
Oh,
"Come
I
back, Nick
bet.
Saban, come back."
Oh, I bet. I bet. I mean, I know
You screwed up
everyone.
something good.
And everyone actually Reddit wasn't quite as aggressive with them this week. They it was less anti-DeBoer stuff. And there's plenty of that because obviously Alabama fans are quite reactionary. But it was mostly anti-Milrow stuff is what I
Yeah.
saw. Um so,
Oh, now
not
DeBoer's
quite as
talking about
satisfying.
tucking shirts in and stuff like that. It's like, oof.
Not
Oof.
quite as satisfying, but still.
DeBoer is an excellent coach, especially for the game itself. The X's and O's, and we've never denied that. But man, I don't think he was ever ready for this kind of spotlight. He's not a good public
Definitely not.
speaker. He's not. Um,
No, no, absolutely not.
yeah, this isn't, and the thing is, UW was perfect for that because we're in Siberia. We get the lowest spotlight out there.
Oh yeah, we would
And
not have. I mean, obviously that we not to say we would have accepted every single down year. Look at Jimmy Lake,
yeah,
but
his
we would have
his
given him grace
his seat would have been ice cold for like
for a
6, 8 years.
long time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He
Ice
he could have not
cold.
accomplished another thing at UW for half a decade before anyone questioned taking his
Yeah.
job,
Oh yeah.
and he didn't
I
even
know.
make it half a season at Bama.
I know.
So
Hey, me what I'm sowing. Yes, yes, yes. Me what I'm reaping. What the fuck?
yeah, it was quite the weekend of college football.
Oof.
Unfortunately, good old Daniel's not here to take his victory lap.
Yeah, nice job,
A
Danny
win for
boy.
him. Colt pulled back into a tie with me for second place, I should say. So that's a bit of a
I'm
bummer.
still above
Unfortunately,
100. That's what I'll take it.
Rob is now in first place in both the NFL
Oh, it's
and college
lonely at the
pick'em.
top, baby.
Oh man,
This
but
is much better year for me than last year.
your lead is shrinking in college though,
That's true. That's true.
and it actually expanded a little bit this past weekend.
I think this is the
I
first
was
time all year I've been above 500. Go back to the early stuff.
um, let's see, 8-8, 15,
Yeah,
17,
this is the
21,
first time
27.
all year I've been above 500 in NFL picks.
Yeah, took a
Wow.
couple 9-5, 9-6. Yeah, it's two good weeks in a
See,
row. Really
folks,
got me
never
back
stop
to
gambling. You'll get there eventually.
you'll get there eventually. That's I don't know if that's the takeaway. Oh,
Oh,
wow. I
like you've
mean,
seen the meme of like, the diamond, mining guys. Like it's like you if you stop gambling.
mhm. 36 and 25. Yeah, you've been comfortably above five. Actually, this is the closest you've been to 500
Yeah,
all
my
year.
college picks have been great all year. I
Till
had a
this
pretty
week.
rough
This
week.
this
I had a
week this
rough
week
week.
kind of screwed you,
Yeah.
but
But like
that's okay because
I've
you're
been
still
I've
first.
I know my college ball. I know my college ball.
Yeah,
Now I'll take that to the grave. Thank you, college
yeah,
football 25.
yeah. Honestly, I just gotta run Sims with it. Just gotta run
The
Sims and
only
make
thing
those
that
my picks
CFB
every week.
25 really screwed up was Oklahoma State. Ugh.
Right,
What
right.
happened
But
to
they
Ollie
didn't know
Gordon?
Ollie Gordon was gonna fall off.
I
So
know. That's why Oklahoma State was good. That's because of Ollie Gordon
yeah,
in that game.
that's true.
Ollie Gordon in NCAA in August is what Ashton Janty is now.
Yep, yep. That is true. That is true. And Ashton Jeanty is now the top ranked running back in college football 25 with the recent roster update.
I
So
really hope
good
he
on
wins
them.
the Heisman, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be tough because the electoral college system we have. It's like it's like Diego Pavia is going to win the Heisman or something. Who knows?
Yeah. That'd be now I could get behind that. I could
I
get
could even
behind that.
watch it be like Cam Ward because of the South.
Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Travis Hunter.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That would
just
be
so
my
much
guess.
media exposure.
Right. Um let's
Shall we
see.
get
So
into
let's
it?
just get right into the breakdowns then. Let's go back to week eight, this past week. So you
14
know,
to 5 game. Hell yeah.
it's what about 25-9? I mean 14-5 is also rough, but 25-9 is also some
Hey, a
weird
team scored
scores
5
there.
points against the Huskies this year.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. The Hilltoppers played on
Go
Wednesday
Tops,
night.
baby.
Let's see. Any
Caden
interest
Beltcamp was horrible for me in my Western Kentucky dynasty. Horrible.
in Bellingham? Yeah, I mean
Elijah Young though, he
that's
was good. He was good.
let's see. Georgia State. Hey, we finally got a Power Five game.
What
BC, Virginia
happened,
Tech.
BC? What happened?
Virginia Tech's playing good ball right
They're a
now,
good
honestly. Are
team.
they? They're 4-3. Never mind. I was gonna say they gotta be close to being ranked, but nah. What Vanderbilt, Rutgers, and Miami. Yeah, three losses
They got
probably.
hosed against Miami.
And you know what? In hindsight, those aren't three bad
No, they're
losses
not.
either.
They're
Those
not.
are good losses, honestly. And they did get hosted against Miami. But yeah. Virginia Tech, not a bad football team.
You know what? It
Friday
is a
night,
bad football
Oregon.
team.
Oregon beat the spoiler
Purdue
maker
is
curse.
so bad.
Oh, they're horrible. They're
Purdue's
horrible.
horrible, man.
Yeah.
Like they were like, oh yeah, we just changed Walters is a very much a man defense guy. And like, nope, we switched to zone this week for Oregon, and it was horrible. It was like, why the hell did you do that? Why the hell did you do that? Purdue's horrible. Yeah, very bad. Oregon's time will come though. They will fall. I have no doubts about that.
Oh, absolutely. At the very, I mean, they're not running the table and they're not winning at all. I can
No.
almost guarantee you that they're gonna lose at some point. If they go undefeated in the regular season, they will probably lose the Big Ten championship to Ohio State or Penn State. And even if they do win that game, they're going to lose at some point in the playoff when
Yeah.
they have to play a Georgia or a Texas or a team like that.
And especially not at the only nice place to play would be the Rose Bowl. And that's a 1-6 shot. So good luck.
Right. Exactly.
And it's
So
still
they
not
are the
awesome.
number one team in the country at the moment, though. So that's a bummer.
I mean, if there's anything this season taught us, number ones don't last long.
That's true. Number one's a little bit cursed. A little bit
You
cursed
know
at the
what was a
moment.
fun Friday night game though? BYU Oklahoma State. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was a great game, man. That was so fun. Came down to the wire, multiple
I knew the
touchdowns
Pokes were gonna
after the
blow
two
it
minute.
too. I knew they were gonna blow it. I was like texting in my Discord. I was like, Pokes are gonna blow this. There's no shot. And they
I had
blew
a
it so
feeling
bad.
I had a feeling they would, and then they got BYU into third down and long, and I was like, okay, maybe not. And then BYU converted, and I was like, okay, never mind, this happening.
Yeah, and that was a pretty poorly ran last drive by BYU too.
I know, they did. It was,
But hey, I
but
mean, when you're BYU and you got a Jewish quarterback, there's some miracles on your side there. You're gonna get some sort of
hey,
miracle.
man, they They got all the religions on their side in one way
Yep,
or another.
yep. And they're just hedging their bets,
They're hedging
playing
their
the
bets. I
field. They're
respect
playing the
it.
field.
Playing the field exactly. I respect the hell out of it, man. BYU is such a
They're
fun
playing.
team.
They're playing well, man. They're playing
They
really
are.
well.
They are. They're underdog this week at UCF though. We'll talk about that game when we get to it. But I saw that line. I was like, really? But anyways, other games here. Yeah, I didn't watch FSU Duke.
First time Duke ever beat
Anybody?
FSU, didn't even storm the field. That's how bad
Dang,
FSU
this
is.
was this really the first time
First time
Duke's ever
ever.
beat
First
FSU?
time ever.
Wow, I did not know that. That's crazy.
FSU's
Good
so
for
bad.
them.
Like,
No, they're
yeah,
horrible.
the season sucked for UW. At least we're not FSU.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Eat the
UW will
dog
probably still
poop.
make a bowl
Eat the
game.
dog poop.
Eat the Hey, he did. He did. Did you see
No, it
that?
didn't. It was fake.
Or some Oh, was it dang man. I thought I could finally start believing in humanity again. I guess
You
not.
have to eat the dog poop before FSU will win again, other than against
Well,
Cal.
they did. They have one since then.
Other than Cal.
Other than Cal. Okay, maybe not.
Cal doesn't
Actually,
count.
have they did they beat a team? I feel like they've got two wins. Am I crazy? They only have the one? No, yep, they're
Oh
one
my
six. Never mind.
God.
And every single game's a blowout. Duke wasn't a blowout. Memphis wasn't a blowout. But yeah, one and
It would be
six.
very funny if they beat Miami.
They are one loss away from not being bowl eligible. And granted, they're 1-6. They're not
I'll
going to
tell you
get
right
back
now,
to
they're
it,
not going to be
but
bowl eligible.
they're not. Yeah, they might be
Charleston
North
Southern's going to beat them.
Carolina. And
Remember
they'll
when?
be.
Remember last year when was it like Northern Alabama had them on the ropes? It was after Jordan Travis went down, but wasn't that crazy?
Hmm. I do remember that. I do remember that.
Georgia, Texas, man,
What a
Georgia
game this.
dominated.
Okay, okay.
Georgia
This one,
dominated.
this Georgia did dominate this, but man, I can't believe the Texas fans freaking rioted their way into changing a call.
Oh, Texas
That's
needs to
so
not have
dumb.
student tickets next
They
week.
don't. Yeah, they
That's
don't.
how
They
you punish
don't.
it. No student
That's
tickets. If you're gonna throw
ridiculous.
shit, well, you see Vandy put up nets in front of the Texas
I
section
did
of
see
students.
that. I did see that.
Good
That's
troll,
awesome,
good
actually.
troll. And
Uh,
this is one of the few things that a culture of snitching is a good thing for. Is if someone throws shit on the field, point them out, point them
mhm.
out.
Yeah.
That's just unacceptable, and they
Yeah.
got karma for that.
And I think it's ridiculous. I mean, they did obviously eventually get karma for it, but they got rewarded in the moment for it.
Yep.
They threw shit onto the field until the refs changed their call. Like, what precedent does that set? That's ridiculous.
I mean, that's not why they changed the call, but yeah,
But it was a PI. You can't review a PI.
I think it was like after discussion.
That's dumb. That's dumb though. Once you
It
call it,
is.
you
It
call
is.
it, man. Once you
It
call it,
is.
you call it. And granted, was it the wrong call? Yes, it was.
You know my feelings on this, that I do believe everything should be reviewable. So I don't feel too so bad about that personally.
Sure, but there are some things that the rule book says are not reviewable.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we have to work within what the rule book says right now. Um, so that's my thoughts on it. But it didn't matter because Georgia still ended up winning fairly
Where was this
comfortably.
Georgia defensive front against Bama? They couldn't set an edge against Bama.
In the second half, they were there.
They still weren't great against Bama in the second half, man.
Yeah. Offensively, they were, but you're right. Defensively, yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah, I don't know if this is the Georgia team that I think we've been waiting all season
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
They finally showed up, and hey, it was their biggest game of the season, other than the Bama game to this point. So,
Yep.
dang, they had their two biggest games of the regular season were both on the road. That kind of sucks for Georgia, but hey,
Yeah, man.
they
They're
split
gonna
them at
get
least.
hot. They're gonna I still don't think Beck's the guy, but they're gonna get hot.
Yeah, let's see. What's the remaining schedule? It can't be Florida, Ole Miss, Tennessee, UMass, Georgia Tech. Oh yeah, they'll finish 5-0 here. They'll finish 5-0
They
here.
have 2 bye weeks to end the season.
Yeah, exactly. Remember when
Poor
Georgia Tech
UMass.
was
They're gonna
ranked?
get fucking annihilated.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, Georgia will be 11-1. They'll probably be the one. I think
They're
they're
gonna
going
make
to be
the
the.
SEC championship.
Oh, easily, easily. They'll
Is
probably get a
any
rematch for
SEC
Texas.
champ? Is any SEC team undefeated in conference play?
I want to say no.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
wait. No, there's one.
Please don't tell me it's
There's
Vandy.
one.
Please don't
It's
tell me
not
it's
Vandy.
Vandy.
It's not Vandy.
Is
I know
it
who it is.
Tennessee?
It's not Tennessee. Lost to Arkansas.
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Really?
The Texas A&M Aggies are still
Wow.
undefeated in conference play. They're the
That
only ones.
is not something I expected.
Actually, wait, LSU might be too.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay,
LSU.
okay.
And never mind, LSU and A&M are
Are like four SEC teams going to get in?
probably, honestly, man. Yeah, the only two teams in the and they play each other this weekend too. A&M and LSU are the only two remaining SEC undefeated teams, and they play each other.
I saw like a funny like they have like a guide like Texas A&M has a yell leaders hand sign guide for the fans,
Yeah.
and rather than like what you're supposed to do with every hand sign, it just says I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Okay.
That was pretty funny.
Man, I love that trolling the A&M guys.
A&M's just a cult, man. They're weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Miami,
Um,
Louisville, fun one, fun
yeah,
one.
another fun one. Miami only plays fun games, I feel like.
They're this year's
Controversial
UW.
games and fun games.
They're this year's
I didn't
UW.
see this one though. But
I
yeah,
watched
this
it.
year's
It
UW.
was fun. It was really fun. Um, it was funny that Tyler Shuck was playing against Mario in his like third or fourth team.
Right. Forget Tyler Shuck's still around sometimes.
I saw like a
Um,
funny meme of it showed Bronny and LeBron James playing together. And it was like Cam Rising throwing to Cam Rising Jr. at his 30th season at Utah.
yeah, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Um,
Another person that's wild that he's still in college, Brew McCoy for the Vols.
oh man, Brew McCoy, he's been around for
He's
he's
been
been around
he's been
forever.
around. He's been in at least three schools, I believe. SC, Gamecocks, Tennessee,
SC game, yeah.
at least if I'm not missing any. I think he might have been at Florida for a year too. But yeah, we already talked to death about Bama, Tennessee. Love
Yeah.
to see DeBoer fall.
LSU dominates Arkansas, gets that golden boot,
Gets the boot.
gets the boot. It's a
Iowa
classic. Love
State,
that.
UCF was really fun too. That was a really fun game. Rocco Beck taking it in like three plays in a row. Finally put it in there. Oh, that was a good one. Iowa State's fun this year, man. Go Cyclones,
Mhm.
baby. They could Big 12 coming down to Iowa State, BYU. Who would have thought that? Not me.
Yeah.
Clemson taking care of UVA. Notre
Hey,
Dame.
UVA put up a good fight in
They
this one
did.
though,
They did.
offensively. They're putting up 31 on Clemson's not easy, but Clemson, yeah, Clemson took care of business in the end there. Notre Dame took it to Georgia Tech. Hey,
Challenge
and I'm
Orange
on a
Bowl.
hot streak. Hey, I've gotten two Notre Dame games right in a row
Very
now.
nicely done. Very nicely done.
All I'll say is me and the Golden Domers have never had an issue with each other ever
Ever.
once. Ever. Ever. We're best friends, me and Marcus Freeman.
It'd be funny if SMU's in the big or the ACC championship game.
That would be fun. Hey, you know what? Give me a never mind. Miami's probably gonna be one of the ACC championships. I was gonna say give me like a Louisville, Miami for the ACC or Louisville SMU for the
Coastal
ACC
Chaos, baby.
championship. Yeah, Chicago. I can see it though. I mean, does SMU have to play Miami the rest of the way? I don't think they do. There's a good chance they meet each other in the ACC title game. Yeah, they don't play each
But what
other.
about
So if they
Clemson though?
both
What about Clemson though?
Oh, I forgot about Clemson. Good call. Good call. What if all three of them Oh, wait, they can't all three because Clemson and Miami play each other, I think.
Yeah, that'd be funny if SMU wins out and that determines the
Oh, never mind. No Clemson.
whoa
Oh,
three-way tiebreaker, baby. Let's
three-way
go.
tiebreaker. Three and Pitt's also undefeated in conference, but Clemson and Pitt do play each other, so that
Oh,
can't
I think
happen.
Pitt's undefeated, right?
Yeah, Pitt's undefeated overall too. They're 6-0, I
There's
think, or
some weird
7-0 or something
undefeateds
like
this
that.
year, man. There's some weird
Oh,
undefeateds.
geez. Yeah, Miami's got a cakewalk last five
Yeah,
weeks,
they're
so
gonna
they're
win
going to
out.
be
They're
undefeated.
winning
They're
out.
going to be
I
undefeated.
was gonna say this when we were gonna talk about them, but yeah, they're 100% winning out.
Yeah, at
Although
least in the
Mario
regular season.
chokes,
At least in the regular season, they're going to win out.
I don't know. They should have won
Um,
out, but they lost in ASU. But weird things happen in Tempe.
yeah, no, Clemson, SMU don't play each other, and none of them played Miami either. So there's a good chance we have a three-way tie for the ACC championship, and
Coin
only
flip,
two can make
coin
it.
flip. Well, what
Coin
if that would
flip.
be the better outcome because then you don't have to play in one before the CFP?
Whoa, what if the tiebreaker actually puts Clemson and SMU against each other and Miami gets left out?
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. That's that's the best outcome possible. I have no idea what the tiebreakers are, but that would be so freaking funny that I would be rooting for
Oh
that one
yeah,
hard.
Aggies
Um,
beating the Bulldogs by 10. Is Mississippi
yeah,
State
hey,
getting
you
better?
know what? Mississippi State's playing some teams tough.
They're
They
playing
played
teams tough.
Georgia tough last week
Yeah,
too.
they're playing teams tough.
They're not the pushover that we thought they were a few weeks ago.
Nope. Speaking
Um,
of juggernaut, though, Indiana smoking Nebraska. Sig's gone after this year, man. He's gone.
oh
Broke
yeah.
broke his thumb though, or something.
Yeah, so he's not playing against UW,
Isn't
but
that crazy that they
their
got game day?
backup played the entire second half, and he looked really good. So
Yep. We're
it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Isn't it crazy that we're getting like blackout at Rutgers, game day at Indiana, uh, big noon
Whiteout
against
at Penn
Iowa,
State.
whiteout Penn State, red out against Indiana. Like we're everybody's Super Bowl this year, man.
We are everybody's Super Bowl. We are. We are. And we're 4-3. Imagine what would be if we were actually good this year.
I know. K
Hey, we'll
State
still be bowl
whooped
eligible.
West Virginia.
Oh yeah, K State, West Virginia. K State took it to them.
I really hope Indiana's timed up for a humbling, but 9 a.m. scares me.
Nah, nah. UW can't win on the road. They
Yep.
suck on the road.
Yep.
So I actually won't even be able to watch this game because
Me
I'm gonna
neither.
have to go to my lecture. So womp womp.
I can't watch this game either.
Will I even want to? I guess
Probably
we'll
not.
find out when we get home. Um, K-State, West Virginia. Yeah, not much to talk about there. K-State took it to them.
Mizzou
Yeah,
sucks now.
other than their trip up to Provo, K-State looks really, really good.
Yep.
Um,
Mizzou
Mizzou
sucks.
barely squeaks by against Auburn. And Brady Cook gets hurt in the process.
It hasn't been quite good this year, anyways, though.
No. So yeah, I think if we can finally. Oh, but they do play Bama this week, so it's like, do we go with Rob never picks Bama, or do we go with
Never pick Bama.
Daniel's advice to never pick Mizzou?
Never pick Bama.
16. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? The backup quarterback thing, maybe. I don't know. That'll be hard. That'll be hard. That'll be a hard one to pick. I don't trust either of them. SMU took it to Stanford. Illinois. I don't know if I'd say crushed Michigan because I mean Michigan's defense still and only gave up 21 at the end of the world, but Michigan's offense is so bad. Their
Oh,
quarterback
yeah.
play is atrocious, horrible. How did they not recruit somebody to take over for JJ after he left?
I
I
know.
guess they got Alex Orji, but he's horrible. So like that was
Yeah.
their backup plan. That was the solution was Alex Orji. Rough.
Yeah, not good.
Rough backup plan. See where it's gotten you. Army keeps
One more thing
rolling.
about Illinois, though.
Oh,
Horrible,
sorry, go ahead.
horrible helmets. Horrible helmets.
I actually thought they were kind of cool.
I hated their
I
helmets.
just as a one-time thing, just a
Yeah.
one-time
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to wear them over and over again. They would look ugly over and over. But as a one-time thing, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I respect that. Well, it's like the Packers helmets where they were like, oh yeah, these are throwback helmets. It's just like plain brown. because they used to wear plain brown leather. And it's like, nah, man, deck it out, make it look like the plain brown leather helmets. That's what Illinois
Mm,
did. I respect that.
okay.
Um,
Service
Army and Navy,
Academies rolled, baby.
except for Air Force, but
The ones that
Army and
matter.
Navy, the ones we care, the ones that people care about. Army and Navy rolled. Um, Shout out Biff Poggi. He's patriotic.
Bifster.
He threw this game. He threw this game for the troops.
UCLA
Shout out,
beat
throw
Rutgers.
this game for the troops.
UCLA beat Rutgers. Oof.
Yeah, that's not great. In Rutgers too, they went cross country and beat them.
Yeah, not good. Since he took it to ASU,
They did. They did.
Oklahoma sucks.
They're horrible. Did you see there was like the message board geniuses post that was like the Oklahoma fans like we have to meet them at the south side of the stadium after the game. We're kicking the team's ass or something like that.
That was funny.
I was laughing really hard at that.
That
Do
was
Army
good.
and Navy play? Oh yeah, Notre Dame plays Navy. Does Army play this week? Ah, no. Okay. Man, okay. A service academy might fall this week. Okay, wait. So does Navy or does Notre Dame throw the game for the troops or does Navy throw the game for Jesus?
Tight.
That's a tight one. That's a tight one. I'll check in on the RNC, ask them which one they think should throw. Anyways, what other games? NC State Cal. Yeah, I mean, Cal lost again. Tough thing about Cal too. Oh, by the way, speaking of NC State, Grayson McCall retired.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, injury or concussions, man. You don't want to mess with those at a certain point.
Harold
Um,
Fannin for Bowling Green went
Harold
off
Fannin.
171. Oof,
Gosh, man. Him
that's
and
tough.
Colson Loveland's a beast, but he's being held back by that Michigan passing attack so much. So
There's
him
so
and
many good tight ends this year.
yeah, Harold Fannin and Tyler Warren, man, are kicking ass and taking names,
Aronde
and I
Gadsden.
respect it. Rhonda Gadsden, the other one, yeah. Um, let's see.
Oh,
Maryland with the
Maryland, go
comeback
Terps,
against
baby.
SC, and also gave us one of the greatest sound
Oh
bites
yeah,
we'll have this year. Oh man, what was it? Oh gosh, I want. Okay, wait, hold on. I
it
can't.
was
I
like
need to.
vintage Gus Johnson.
It felt like it wasn't Gus Johnson, but it was
I
doing
know
the
that's what
best Gus Johnson impression.
it felt like a vintage Gus Johnson before Gus Johnson fell off.
All right, let me see if I can find this video because I know I put it in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no! Disaster! What a bad idea! We need to
Great
find a way to
call.
get that on the soundboard for when
Absolutely.
someone makes a terrible lone wolf pick.
All right, time for your report, my friend.
Oh yeah. All right. Colorado U of A. So hey, I will say the atmosphere at this game was fun. U of A's quote unquote ballparks, technically stadium, but we'll call it ballpark food. Good. I like the food they got there at Tucson Stadium or Arizona Stadium, but I
Arizona
call it Tucson
Stadium.
Stadium. I like the food they got there. Atmosphere before the game was really, really fun. You could tell there's a lot of there was not a ton of Colorado fans there. But the ones that were there were, they're fun, they're full of energy, cool folks to hang out with. Really, really enjoyed that. Brent Brennan comes out with a surprise onside kick to start the game.
That was a bad
Doesn't
call.
work. And they almost get it. Don't get it though. It would have been nice if they did. Almost get it. Then they get right out the gate in third and long. They stuff them on first down and get a sack on second down. So it's like, oh, okay. Defense coming out with a little fire. On third down, they leave a receiver wide open for 40 down the middle of the
That's
field. And
just
then from
classic
there,
Shadur. Stuff sack 40-yard bomb. That's
yeah,
just
and then from
Shadur.
there, not a single thing went right for them for it felt like the next 60 minutes. It was a bummer.
Hardly
It was
got
a
T
bummer.
Mac any touches.
No, not hardly any, honestly. I mean, and their offense in general, like it couldn't move the ball against Colorado's
I know it
defense.
was bad. There's a video of
Brennan Brennan needs to
Fafita.
go.
Fafita
Favors
threw
needs
threw
to
the ball
go.
away right into the trash can.
Yeah. Brennan needs to go. Babers needs to go. Bring in Cliff Kingsbury to coach, unless an
I don't
NFL
think they
team
can
hires him.
afford to fire Brennan yet.
But they need to, man. They're gonna. It's bad. It's bad. The atmosphere. It was so the atmosphere before kickoff and versus like 5 minutes after. It's just like it turned on its head, like right up,
Oh
very quickly. Like I wasn't expecting them to win. Like if we were picking this game, it was in top 25 games, so we didn't pick it. If we were picking this game, I would have picked Colorado. But
yeah,
man, it wasn't even
it
competitive. It
was a
felt like an FBS
disaster.
versus FCS game. It was rough.
I can't believe with that much talent, you're just stinking so
Yeah,
bad.
Brent Brennan is just a terrible coach. I wish they could move on from him quickly, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, Makes you wonder if Bama or if DeBoer didn't screw over the Huskies, Jed Fish would probably still be U of A's coach, and then U of A and UW would both be better this year.
Yep.
So that sucks. Fuck
Yeah, they're putting
Alabama.
59 on Tech.
Yeah, right. And this is Texas Tech's first Big 12 loss of the year, and it was Baylor's first Big 12 win of the year. So
There's no
congratulations
shot
to both of
Iran
them.
isn't getting canned.
No,
He's good.
absolutely not. No, he's gone. Hey, but at least he didn't go winless in the Big 12 in his final
True.
year. San Jose State won again. Is San Jose State bowl eligible? 6-1 or 5-1? 5-2. Damn it. Let's see. Oh, I forgot they lost to CSU. Okay, hey, they only need one more. They only need one more. They'll beat Stanford. Um,
Oof.
Stanford's falling off.
Memphis, what are they up to right now? Remember when they beat Florida State and everyone was freaking out like, oh my God, Memphis really good.
Vandy beat Kentucky more comfortably than they beat Ball State. That's kind of funny. Um, Michigan State took it to
All
Iowa.
right, what is going on, man?
That's not a great look for you, Dub. After that game, I was like, you know what? There's not a ton of shame in this loss. Iowa's only got the one loss. It was a close loss to Iowa State. They could easily be ranked. And then this game happens,
I
and
mean,
I'm like,
Iowa
never
in
mind.
and out of Kinnick is just such a different beast.
Let's see.
UNLV,
Florida took it to Kentucky.
maybe Billy
Oh,
saves his
UNLV. Yeah,
job.
UNLV went into Beaver Stadium and beat them. Or not Beaver Stadium, whatever they
Reeser.
call it. Reeser Stadium. Yeah, they are the Beavers. The Reeser Stadium beat them pretty comfortably, honestly. I know it was only one possession game, but it felt better than
They
that,
they
or
beat
felt
him
more comfortable
comfortably.
than that.
And then Wolf, 13-7, TCU Utah. Is this the 90s? Big 12?
Yeah, no, Utah sucks, man. Utah's really
Big
bad,
12 is like every team you thought would be good isn't, and every team you thought that was going to be bad is good. It's so
except
weird.
for Baylor. They were exactly what we
Except for
thought they'd
Baylor.
be.
Except for Baylor.
They're exactly what we thought they'd be.
Let's get into
Um,
this week. There's already
there
been
you
some
go.
interesting games played.
Yeah,
Kennesaw
no, we
State
got we got
got
a
their first win.
big G5 upset tonight.
Yeah, suck it, Liberty.
Big G5 upset. Other where other what's the word I'm looking for? Other places? Nah, doesn't matter.
Elsewhere. Elsewhere.
Elsewhere, that's the word I'm looking for.
I knew exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Sam Houston Bowl eligible. 6-2. Were there 6 wins against FBS opponents? Yes, yes.
No, yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's bowl
But
eligible. Sam Houston State.
but can they make a bowl though? Don't they have to go 2 years without bowl?
No, Sam Houston Bowl eligible. That's the first article pops up.
Hmm. I just remember JMU wasn't able to go to a bowl.
Right. They say they are though, so I don't know. Let's see. Well, the first games we're picking are coming up here shortly. Georgia Southern Old Dominion, not going to be one of them, but Syracuse Pitt, the first Thursday
Pitt
night
being
game
ranked
that we've
number
got.
19 is wild.
The first top 25 game that on a Thursday. of the year, I think. I could be wrong about that. Never mind. Never mind. We had some in week one. We actually
Uh,
had a lot in week one. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah, we had four on week one. Sheesh.
that's probably because they could actually use Thursday though.
Good point. But anyway, so yeah, Thursday night here. Hits -6 going into no, hosting Syracuse. I technically Daniel won the week, but he's not here.
For
So
second place,
I
yeah,
get to make the
choose.
call. Who gets to go first? What's the hardest game on the schedule?
Oh,
I'm gonna use a little gamesmanship here. You know what? Rob. Okay, you're gonna start.
all right. Go Orange, baby. I love my little boys.
You think
No,
Syracuse Orange or
little
no?
guys, little guys, not little boys.
Little boy, little.
I was not. I don't. I've never met Diddy.
You've never met. You're not. This is not. Yeah. Okay. That's good save there. Good save. Um, this one's tough because Pitt's not like blowing out teams. Like they're winning, obviously. But they have not really blown
No,
anybody out, and Syracuse is not a easy team either. I guess they haven't. They are coming off a bye. They are coming off a bye. Two. I guess they blew out Youngstown State, but barely beat Cincinnati. In fact, they needed the big comeback to beat Cincinnati. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I'm going Syracuse in this one. Daniel's not here, so well, he's plugging his picks later. On to Friday night. Only one game to pick. Louisville plays BC, but then Boise State travels to Las Vegas, take on UNLV
I'm
and the
so
Rebels.
excited for this game.
This is gonna be a fun one. Number
Friday at
17, Boise
7:30.
State,
Oh, I'm so excited.
3.5. Not an easy one to pick. Um, I'm gonna go Boise just because of the star power factor. Although I don't feel super confident
That's
about it, if I'm
fair.
being honest.
I'm gonna go Rebs here, just because I like my Rebs. As much as I
There you
like
go.
Janty, I think UNLV might be the more complete team.
Maybe, maybe. I just remember UNLV's defense couldn't do shit against Syracuse, and Boise State's better offense than Syracuse. But we'll see.
Man, if
We'll
this
see.
was Saturday, that would have been game day.
Oh yeah, it easily could have been. And then Rutgers SC. Rutgers playing another Friday night game. Look at that. Anyways, Nebraska, Ohio State getting into the morning game. So Ohio State is a 25.5 point
Oh,
home favorite over Nebraska. You are up.
if Indiana could go and beat Nebraska 56-7, I'm gonna take the Buckeyes.
OH. Oh, never mind. You're gonna say Ohio. Okay, never mind.
Oh, my bad. I didn't pick up on that.
It's fine. It's over. Yeah, OH. Yeah, Buckeyes are winning and they're covering this. Um, Notre Dame, Navy. Notre Dame's rolling right now, playing really good football. Granted, they haven't played a really good team in a while,
Like
which is
since
kind of
Northern
important to
Illinois.
note. Yeah. Since Northern Illinois. They played Louisville, but that was a pretty tight game. Um,
That's so funny
this
that
one,
they beat A&M.
this one's tight. This one's tough for me. Navy's playing really, really good ball right now. Notre Dame is too, though. But Notre Dame hasn't really played anybody. Then again, who has Navy played?
Yeah,
Oh
they
man,
play
maybe
a
I should have
schedule of the
based.
American, the
Yeah.
American post realignment,
Shit, going
which
to
is basically
Annapolis.
CUSA now. The American CUSA. CUSA is the Sun Belt, and the Sun Belt is FCS.
Yeah, basically. Or like Conference USA.
Shoot, my
But
bad, my bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, the Sun Belt's still the Sun Belt for the most part. Half, like 3/4, 2/3, 2/3.
This one's a tough one for me. Maybe I should base my coin flip on this one. Uh,
I'm just happy
man,
you can go first in this one, so I can pick
I
Navy
know
too.
I should have used that as the barometer. Navy isn't lost yet. Notre Dame, 13 points. Navy, oh man, Navy's got. I mean, Navy's Navy, man. Then again, Notre Dame usually takes it to Navy. Fuck it, I'm going with history. I'm going Notre Dame.
Anchors away, baby, and that is not because of counter picks.
Uh,
I love the Navy. I always had a soft spot for them. Like one of
hey,
my
I
soft
respect
spot
it, man.
teams. I've always
I
had a soft
respect it, man.
spot for Navy, Georgia Tech. Clemson, I've never had an issue with. I don't mind Texas. I really don't. I mean,
I
it's because
respect.
they've been bad so long.
I respect it. Um, I always have a soft spot for the service academies.
Oh yeah.
Um, Speaking of soft spots, the Huskies travel to Indiana, travel to Bloomington,
Only 6.5. That's interesting.
and 6.5 point favorites at home.
The Penix Bowl.
Penix Bowl, that's right.
You picked the Huskies, so I'm gonna go with our guy. I'm picking the dogs.
All
Indiana's
right.
due to be humbled.
I disagree. We're gonna lose by a lot. I think we're gonna
Yeah,
lose
you're
by a
probably
lot.
right.
Um, Already three differences in the first five games. Very fun. Um, is that me creeping back in, or is it you building your lead to pretty much insurmountable degrees? I guess we'll find out. Um, Last morning game, Ole Miss taking on Oklahoma, where they are 20-point favorites, and I do not care. They could be 70-point favorites. I'd be picking Ole Miss in this one. Okay, maybe not. But I'd be picking 20 points I'm more than comfortable with.
I'm gonna go Ole Miss, baby. Ole Moose.
Ole Moose, Ole Moose. Ole Moo.
Prayers up for Pig State.
Big
I'm
State, man.
I'm a
That was
villager.
tragic.
I'm a villager tech. Go Vills,
Villager
baby.
Tech. I prefer Villager State, honestly.
Go Vills.
Go Bills. Um,
It's
let's
so
see. So
wild how quickly that went pretty damn viral. You see SMU made their own version of that
the
versus
SMU versus
Spruceford.
the Spruceford. Yeah.
Spruceford.
Let's see. Other games, Georgia, the Tech Bowl, Georgia Tech versus Virginia Tech, UNC, UVA, Biff going to Memphis,
Bifster.
Arkansas, Mississippi State. Yeah, a lot of boring games. Oh, here we go. Top 25 matchup here. Illinois, Oregon. Oregon, 21.5 point home favorites against the Fighting Illini.
Am I first? No, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're first for this one.
21.5 is tough, man. Illinois is a tough team. Give
Hmm.
me Illinois. They need a better mascot name. They need to change it.
I agree. Not about the mascot. I think the mascot's kind of sick, actually. But I do agree about the spread. It's just too much. Their defense is too good. Yeah, this is kind of projecting Oregon to totally run away with it, and I don't think that'll happen with Illinois' defense being what it is. Here we go. Or sorry, Dak Prescott. Here we go.
Here we go.
BYU. Here we go. I don't get it. Anyways, BYU, UCF. For some reason, UCF is favored in this one by 2. Easiest spread of the week. If I did lock of the week, I know that's a you thing, but if this was a me thing, this would be my lock of the week. BYU's covering this. You kidding me? Get out of here.
I'm gonna agree with you. This is my lock of the week as well. Give me BYU. They're playing so well, man.
And it's like not like UCF's good. Like what? So it's like
No, no, they're not.
so. What's next here? Bama, Mizzou. Mizzou without Brady Cook is 16.5 road dogs in Tuscaloosa. Mizzou somehow still ranked. Bama also still ranked. Is Bama eliminated from playoff contention with a third loss? And will they get it this weekend? Mr. Rob.
You know what I'm doing.
I already know. I already
You know
know.
why I'm here.
You see, the tough thing about this one for me. When's the last time Alabama covered a 16.5 point spread? Say 16.5. They haven't covered a 16.5 point spread since week 3 when they played Wisconsin. They have not covered that in conference yet. Hell, they scored 17 only against Tennessee. So I do agree with you. I am going to go Mizzou again against maybe my better judgment because Mizzou's really bad and they're without Brady Cook. But I just don't think this Alabama team is. I don't know if they're capable of like dominating a team right now the way they're playing. So there it is. Northwestern Iowa is ones in Kinnick, that 14-point spread, pretty reasonable. Maryland, Minnesota, Rice, UConn, Wake Forest, Stanford. Does Stanford finally get their second ACC win here? I think they could. Baylor -7 against OSU. Jeez, how the mighty have fallen. Oklahoma State. What happened? What's the next game we're picking? Oh yeah, Texas Vanderbilt's next game we're picking. So we got a ways to go here. Wagner, UMass. Jeez. Oregon State Cal. Hey, look at that. There's a Pac-12 game on.
Tight.
Oregon State Cal. When did that happen?
Better times, better times.
Better times. Texas Vandy. I guess I'm leading us off with this one. Texas going up to Vanderbilt, take on the Commodores, who the Commodores are feeling themselves quite a bit right now. Coming off a couple SEC wins in a row. Meanwhile, Texas coming off a big road loss, or sorry, home loss to the Georgia Bulldogs. This is a tough one. Vanderbilt's playing with a lot of confidence right now. I cannot lie, and they're a little spicy. I think Texas wins, but 18 and a half is too much for me, so I'm gonna go Vandy.
I'm gonna agree with you there. Vandy plays hard, man. They play hard. The eyes of the world are upon you, Vandy.
There you go. It's funny. We had a bunch of disagreements in the first five, and then the next five were across the board on. Might not be this way with this next one though. Miami. Wait. Yeah, no, we'll just go next one. Miami, Florida State. Sorry, Miami, Florida State. Miami already played Florida. Miami, Florida State. Miami 21-point home faves over the Seminoles. Go ahead, Rob.
Oh man, FSU's so bad. 21's a lot, but it's like FSU's just terrible. So I gotta go with the Canes.
I'm also going to go with the Canes, maybe again against my better judgment because the Canes don't seem capable of blowing teams out right now, but if they're going to do it, it's going to be against FSU because they are horrible. West Virginia, Arizona, another game. Hopefully, Arizona can get off the schneid a little bit. Geez, $17 tickets. Try shooting onto that one. They also might win this one. So, Utah, Houston. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Penn State, Wisconsin. Next ranked game here. Penn State 6.5 road favorites in Wisconsin. I mean, I'm taking Penn State in this one. Wisconsin's really bad, dude. They're really bad. Penn State's number 3 team in the country. Give me the Nittany Lions.
I got, it's a tough spread. It's a big spread. Gets kind of scary in the Big Ten, but oh wait, no, I thought it was 16. Just six.
Oh no, yeah, just
Oh,
six
just
and a
six.
half.
Oh, give me Penn State.
Yeah, oh yeah. 16 and a half would have scared me. Six and a half's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
no, just I got right that. Yeah, just 6.5. Yep. I was like, yeah, you said that, and I was like, 6.5 that big? I mean, it's not small in the NFL. That'd be a big spread, and in college, it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
But, Here we go. One of the games of the week here, LSU A&M, and you get to lead it off, which I'm kind of grateful for. A&M 2.5 point home favorites over the visiting Bayou Bengals.
I'm gonna go LSU here. I'm gonna go LSU.
I am also going to go LSU. Dang it, we're still unanimous on the past like 7 now. LSU's just playing good football right now. I can't lie. Beat Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss is a better team than A&M. Obviously, that was in the Bayou. This one's in College Station, so it's a little, home discrepancies there, but still, LSU's just playing good ball right now, man. Can't argue with that. So yeah, I like the Tigers in this one. Kansas can't wait. Sorry. No, first Michigan State. They're not ranked, so we're not picking them, but I just want to point it out. Auburn, Kentucky. Now we're going to Kansas State. Kansas State, 10-point home favorites. Does Kansas have a second win yet, or are they still one in something? 2-5, never mind. Yep, they beat Houston. They killed Houston. They're two they're so they're 2-5, still chasing bowl eligibility. But they're getting 10 points. Excuse me. Getting 10 points in Manhattan this weekend. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot for me though. Give me K-State. Kansas is really bad.
Yeah, I just can't trust Kansas right now. Give me the Wildcats.
All
Nathan
right. And
Tracy's
then the
hair.
last college game we're picking is Duke SMU. Duke, I should point out, is 6-1. A very, very quiet 6-1,
Damn, I was
but
hoping
six
you
and
wouldn't
one
notice.
nonetheless. It's a 6-1 team that nobody noticed got 6-1. Now, granted, they still need another FBS win to get to bowl eligibility because they didn't. Elon was one of their 6 wins. Hey, but they're 6-1. Meanwhile, SMU again only has the one loss on the season to a good BYU team. They are 11.5 point road favorites in Durham, North Carolina. Rob, you are up to finish us off here.
I'm taking Duke, man. They're a sneaky good team. They're a sneaky good team. They're playing hard. I like them, man.
Um, SMU's playing so good ball right now. Yeah, Duke's sneaky good, but they also haven't really played anyone.
That's
So
fair.
I'm going SMU. I'm going SMU to cover. So that's it for our college picks. Daniel will of course plug his in. Spoiler alert, he's gonna pick Miami. Um, but we still got an NFL game to talk about, which let me make sure the line hasn't moved on that one. Is it still Vikings -3? Yep. Excuse me. Still Vikings -3. So the Minnesota Vikings are traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Rams tomorrow night. This game, the Rams will be getting back Cooper Kupp. They're also going to be getting 3 points at home against the Vikings team coming off a big emotional home division loss to the Detroit Lions. Rob, you have won the week, so you get to decide between the two of us who goes first in this
I'll
one.
return the favor to you, my friend.
I respect it. Um, Vikings, it's tough. I think the Vikings are the much better team. The Rams are starting to get healthy though, and they're at home on Thursday Night Football. Didn't have the huge emotional loss that the Vikings just had this past weekend. I think that factors in. Give me the upset. I think the Rams, I don't know if they win, but I think they do cover this one.
I'm gonna take Minnesota. I think they're just I think they're a really good team, and I think the Rams are really struggling.
I
You
could
see
end up
that
correct.
all of Minnesota's team is traveling to see Stafford and Cup play before they trade for them. That was a funny little spoof.
I could end up getting to regret that one, but I don't know. Just call it a feeling. Call it a hunch. Call it a hunch. With everything going LA's way right now. But the end of the day, they're coming off a big win too. Well, they played the Raiders. They're coming off a win. Well, there you go. There you go. Man, less than an hour? What are we doing? Is this the West Coast Draft Podcast? We finished an episode in less than an hour. Are we okay? Are we sick?
I don't know, man.
There weren't as many games to talk about this week, to be fair, now that bye weeks have fully kicked in. But hey, man, we got a good set of picks. Obviously, Daniel wasn't here to give his picks either, so that changes things as well. That changes the equation. But well, we'll be back tomorrow night, and Daniel will be back. So I'm sure we'll have lots and lots to talk about. Daniel will, of course, give his recap of the Lions game. I'll give my recap of the Bengals game. He'll give you a recap of the Seahawks game. We'll give our picks. We'll give recaps of every game from NFL Week 7. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. And we'll probably get sidetracked somewhere along the way. Um,
Nicely done. Nicely done.
so that is it for tonight's episode of the West Coast Draft Podcast. Looking forward to seeing y'all here back tomorrow night. In the meantime, closing thoughts, Mr. Rob.
If one of us is everybody's Super Bowl, all of us is everybody's Super Bowl. One of us click like, all of us click like. If one of us subscribe, all of us subscribe. Thanks for watching.